Excuse
right.
me.
Are y'all ready?
Yep.
Ready.
Y'all ready?
Wrong with y'all niggas?
Hold on. Let me get this right. Let me get these volumes right. Let's let them hear it.
Wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you?
That's more like it. That's more like
You
it.
know what that means.
What's good, y'all? What's good? This week's Fry Moment of the Week goes to Demi Lovato.
Yes.
Demi Lovato, man. The Disney Channel star, I guess, former star on Disney Channel.
Disney be fucking up a lot of people.
Disney be fucking
They
us
really
people,
do.
honestly. That's true. That's a very good point.
Disney be fucking up a lot of people.
segment.
Damn.
That's
Yeah.
a segment.
Yeah, that's a segment for sure. But the reason Demi Lovato today is the Fry Moment of the Week is because she came out and said that aliens is a derogatory term for extraterrestrials.
Oh,
I had to read it like 3 times.
She said we're racist to aliens.
Like,
first of all, it's just nothing. What do you do? Only white people can say that. That's white privilege,
Bro, what is up with her?
it don't
What is
even.
up with her?
I don't even. We don't even. First of all, we don't even have proof that they real or not. So, you can't say.
Right, did you ask him? Like,
Yeah,
talk to him?
like yeah. Did you talk
They had
to
a
them?
focus group.
Are you one of them? Like, you can't.
You
just
made that
say-
good point earlier before we started. You was
Yeah.
like, if she was an alien, then she'd have something to say.
Then she'd be offended. Like nobody has ever thought.
Disney is a weird ass place. You just made a good point. So like, what's
fucked up star
Disney,
people?
Disney could be a cult.
Disney could be a cult, or Disney could just be aliens.
Nickelodeon people ain't there. Well, no, Nickelodeon ain't really messed nobody up, have they?
No, just Disney.
Who? Drake Bell.
That was Nickelodeon.
Yeah, Drake and Josh.
He the only one.
I thought that was on Disney.
No, he was on Nickelodeon, but he's the only one.
What happened to him?
And I feel like whoever created SpongeBob got to be fucked up.
SpongeBob is undertones of every drug on earth
Oh no, 100%.
imaginable.
Yeah.
So I feel like they,
Somebody did and wrote that content. Like it
I agree.
really is.
So I
Fuck Demi. That makes no sense. It
really doesn't.
It's like demeaning to what actually racism is.
I'm just still trying to figure out why she even had to make this statement.
yeah, what was she doing? She was on shrooms.
When
She
we've
was on
never
shrooms.
met.
You know what?
well,
Shrooms will
yeah.
do that to you.
We've never
I
met.
heard from my
We've
friend.
never met an alien. So why?
I think I probably have. Elon Musk.
Yeah,
They are part of the same group. Then
You know what? You're right.
that's facts.
if Elon come out and say like I back Demi,
That'd be a good point. That'd be a good point.
then you know.
That's why he's
Alright.
going to space.
Yep.
Well, Demi Lovato, and let me include anybody that kind of agrees with Demi Lovato.
Right.
We got one question for you.
Wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you?
Let's get to the show. What's good, family? Welcome to Possibly Impaired, where we talk about what's going on in the world, what that means to us as black men in this world, and plenty of other topics that most people probably need to be a little impaired to talk about. So grab that drink, spark that shit, and consume responsibly. Hey. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Hey, we in the building.
We back. What's good, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Possibly Impaired. I am here, as always, with my brothers, Vale and Corey. How y'all doing today?
Pretty good.
Pretty good?
Pretty good. It's a nice day.
I'm better now.
You better?
It's a nice day.
Better?
In the presence of you guys, I'm better.
Appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that, man. Corey,
Yo.
personal updates, man. And you better tell the personal updates I want to know about, I want to hear about, because I know you just posted something on IG the other day.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
So before you talk,
Okay.
before you talk, what's up, everybody?
That was brilliant.
I just want to hear about what y'all got going on. I just wanted to preface that
I
before.
have nothing going on.
Yeah, it's all about Corey. What's up, Corey? What you got going on, bro?
Captain fucking America.
I don't know, man. I'm just going to work. You know, I'm trying to figure out what happened the other day.
You didn't drop something that
Oh, you talking about yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what
Oh,
you're
that.
referring
yeah.
to. The thing that's new is I've been writing a lot of material.
Yeah.
Let's just say that.
Yeah. He not only is he an author, he is now an artist.
Well, I've been trying.
He's everything, man.
I
Did you
tried.
save something for us, lame ass?
I tried
swear.
something out. That's all.
And that's all it's about, bro.
It
That's
really
all it's about.
is.
No, I really commend you, like real shit. I commend you for doing that shit, bro. That's I mean, why not just express and try shit? You feel me? So that's really dope that you did that.
Life's way too short.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. I just had to shout you out.
Hey, at first I was confused. I didn't know what you were talking about.
I was too, but then I was right on track. I was like, oh.
Yeah,
talking about?
yeah, man. I thought you was gonna wait till the book to drop.
No,
Drop.
I still ain't.
Oh, it was just a snippet.
I think, yeah, snippet type shit.
okay.
But I was thinking about that. I'm like, man, that's kind of a crazy concept, bro. To
Okay.
do both at the same. But it's just, hopefully, if it lines up, for sure.
Okay.
He's talented in many fronts,
Yeah.
but
Oh,
he's
yeah.
still trash.
Yeah, we gotta humble you. I had to get that real quick.
Always gotta keep humble. Always
right,
gotta
right.
stay humble.
Right. But no, so this episode, we wanted to, this episode kind of had a lot of the same thought processes, I guess. I don't know how to say it, but everything is about opinions, about freedom of speech, free will, all these topics today. We wanted to talk about Dave Chappelle and his special that just came out.
Brilliant.
He
Yeah.
pissed a whole bunch of people off. He
Yeah.
pissed a whole bunch of people off
Like usual.
again.
Yeah.
That's normal Dave shit. John Gruden was the former, now former, coach of the Las Vegas Raiders. He got caught in some emails saying some racist and homophobic stuff, and we're gonna touch on that. And seeing just getting you guys'
Sexist
opinions,
stuff too, I think.
and sexist stuff too as well. So we're gonna get into that. And lastly, we're going to talk about the NBA. We're going to talk about some stuff in the NBA. The 18 NBA players came out and scammed the system. Which, hey man, you got to play the system.
They
sometimes.
tried.
They tried.
Lakers
And
in 6.
Lakers in 6. Lakers in 6. I'm with that.
Lakers
I like how you did that. And then lastly, Kyrie Irving.
Yep.
My boy.
My friend.
Oh, that's your friend right now.
My buddy.
Okay, we gonna get into this. Yeah, y'all. We got a good episode today, I think. And we gonna hit the first commercial break, and come back with the first topic of the day, which is Dave Chappelle. What's good, everybody? So if you're a business, artist, or entrepreneur, we want to show you love. So hit us up. Hit us up at possibly_impaired on Instagram, or email us at possiblyimpaired@gmail.com for a chance to have your product promoted on a future episode. Thank you. Back to the show. All right, so we back. We're back with the first topic of the day is Dave Chappelle, the closer.
The closer.
The closer. It was his recent Netflix special that dropped, I think, last Tuesday. I believe.
Sometime
Something like
last
that. How did y'all feel about it? Bill, how you feel about it, bro? You said it was brilliant.
It was brilliant.
Okay.
I mean, I loved it. It's his art and his interpretation of things that are happening in the world. There's things that I agree with him on. There's some things that I don't necessarily would agree with him on, but he's entitled to do what he's entitled to do, and I consumed it. So you don't have to consume it if you don't want to consume it.
Facts.
But there's things that he speaks about that he is like dead on. When like it's just dead on. Like what's going on in our society right now. Especially that stuff with the baby, like canceling him because he said some pretty horrific things.
Yeah.
Those things were horrific for what he said. But he did murder somebody.
Yeah. We got
Right.
He murdered somebody and nothing happened to him. And because he murdered a nigga, it just doesn't matter because we're disposable here in America.
Right.
It doesn't get the same play. Nobody's outraged. Well, you know what I mean? Nobody's like, right, what are you doing?
and
Like,
it fits into the narrative. We have
Correct.
these tough killers, you know.
yes,
what I mean? Like
correct,
these
correct,
people.
correct. And people get focused in what they want to hear, and they really don't hear what's actually being said. That's what I think has happened with this Dave Chappelle thing. I really don't think he said anything to harm or demean any group of people. Like they're going crazy in the transgender community because of the things like he said and things like that. I just don't think it was like that. I think it was his interpretation. And if we can't laugh about shit that is really happening, like in our society, what are we supposed to do about it? Are we supposed to go out and...
Yeah. Or not even, even if it's not even if it's not laugh at it, talk about it.
Yeah, talk
We
about it.
can't
That's the
even
way to
talk
get the
about it.
conversation
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
And I do think like our like you said, like the LGBTQ plus communities, their struggle went real fast. Like, you know, like they got these things real fast, and us black people been fighting for like 400 years
Right.
to even be recognized, and then they want to tack on to us like, oh no, we're one of you, but then it's really easy for them to be like, yeah, but I'm also white.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, so I'll pull that card real fast too.
Yeah.
Branch off.
Yeah, I'll branch off.
It's like convenient for.
It's very convenient, and we don't have that.
Luxury.
We don't have that. Like I'm black all day, every day until the day I die. Like,
You're speaking specifically, just so people know,
Yeah, sorry.
specifically to like the white white people in the LGBTQ community that
Yes.
at times they want to be a minority when it's convenient to them,
Yes.
or they want to be white when it's convenient.
Yes,
to them, you know
correct.
what I mean? Like,
and not all of them, but there's some. You know.
yeah,
Like how he was saying that there was tougher gays back when he was growing up.
But doesn't every group say that? Like
Yeah.
the real people were when I was younger.
Right,
back in my day.
Yeah,
Right,
back in my day
day.
type deal. But
Back in
like,
my day.
in some senses of the word, he's right.
No, yeah.
Because there was nothing. Like they were, you know, they had to fight to get like even recognized in like some places. So
we sensitive as shit.
Yeah.
Like our generation is sensitive as shit, bro.
fucking millennials,
Bro, we're
Generation X,
bro.
I think it's Z, but yeah.
or whatever it is. Y'all been coddled. Y'all been told y'all perfect since birth.
Yeah, yeah. No,
You're so
facts.
perfect. You
You're
get a
facts.
participation trophy. Nigga, you're not.
Yeah.
You suck. You are not good. You should not be playing soccer.
Yeah, yeah.
Sit your ass down.
Yeah. Honestly, you felt that personally.
I know, right?
Sit your ass down. It's
feel
okay to tell you you're not good at that. We're not gonna make you feel good about something you're not good at. Because then when you grow up, you're gonna be entitled.
And that's honestly, I think we're seeing as my generation is growing up into our adulthood. I think we're starting to see that.
Oh yeah.
I think we're starting to see that. We're starting to see the effects of growing up through social media. Growing like really like having like I told y'all earlier like I'm starting going to therapy now, bro. Like I'm talking about this shit now.
You realize it's
yeah, I'm
things.
realizing some shit, bro. I'm unpacking some shit, bro. Like so serious, so serious. Like this shit crazy, bro. Like dead ass. Like you got to think about it. Like we were 7 years old when MySpace came out,
Yeah.
and like if your parents didn't teach you certain things, that's where you learned it. So it's like we're seeing the effects of all this, and I think all of our problems are stems from growing up through the internet. I feel like.
I like how a lot as he's getting older too, though. A lot of his comedy shows are starting to be like forums almost. Like, he's
Yeah.
throwing in jokes, but at the same time, he's talking a lot. Like
Yeah.
he's explaining, breaking stuff down more often than
It's
jokes.
like George Collins. If you don't know who that is,
I don't really know who George.
He's a comedian who does kind of similar with
Okay.
he's doing. You should look him up. He's really good. But he
Okay.
talked about this same stuff that Dave is talking about back in like the 80s.
Oh wow.
He saw it coming.
Is he black or white?
He's white,
Okay.
but he's a really good comedian.
The
George
thing that
Collins.
stood out to me the most was about that opening act that he met. In San
Oh, the
Francisco.
old girl, the
The
transgender.
transgender
Oh,
woman
his
that-
friend who he
that he
became friends with.
befriended. Yeah, that story.
Like it's just a human experience.
Yeah.
And aren't we all having human experiences?
yeah,
That's fact.
that was crazy.
You know what I mean? That's like I don't need you to fucking understand me. I'm a fucking human and I'm having an experience.
So yeah, that's a very good point. It doesn't matter what we feel about a person, really. It's like it's not us. It's not our lives that's living it. You know what I
True.
mean? So
Yeah.
it's-
True.
It's their life and their opinion.
But we all have experiences.
But also on the other end of it, we all have opinions.
Yes.
We all have opinions, and our opinions are okay. They're fine.
Yeah, you're
entitled to be
entitled
racist.
to
You're
your-
entitled.
Yes, you really are,
You're
actually,
entitled to be racist.
Yeah, you
honestly.
are.
You can be racist if you want. Like it's cool. Like that's your opinion. I think it when it start for me personally when it starts to become a problem is we're gonna get into this a lot in the next topic honestly with John Drew actually, but I think it depends on when you're in a position of power. That's when it affects when being racist affects stuff. Like you could be racist, but when you are empowered to hire people and it influences your practices that way, that's when I feel like it should be
You
an
can't be
issue.
too racist.
Or when you're teaching it, I think when you're teaching it to your children,
Yeah,
like
or
in the
teaching it to your
house,
children.
like,
Yeah, that's
like
true. That's
slurs
true.
come
That's true.
out,
Yeah.
and you're like, it becomes normalized, and then you're a Southerner. I'm not trying to pick on the South, but like, you're just like that nigger over there because you grew up with everybody saying nigger, boy. For me, triggering words for me are boy and buddy. When any adult white person calls me boy or buddy, I have a name. Like, you can't call me that because that brings up all these things of like, I'm beneath you. Like, go over there, boy. Do whatever I say do. You can't do that to me.
Yeah.
It won't happen. And I've had to tell people in power positions, I have a name. My parents gave it to me at birth, and you will use it. I'm not your boy. I'm not your buddy. We not cool like that.
Right.
It's not like y'all. Y'all can call me nigga all day long.
Right. Yeah, fuck you, nigga.
Yeah, fuck you.
You know what it is.
Exactly.
Know how it is. Nigga.
But do you think Dave deserves all the smoke he's getting?
No, I don't think so. I mean, but also, no, at the same time, people are entitled to be pissed.
Yeah.
But do I think the being pissed, I don't even want to say I don't feel like it's justified, because it's like I said, people are entitled to it. But I personally am not angered by it. But also, it's not me that he's offending.
I'm not angered by it, and I
So-
think I know how Dave Chappelle used to be. Like, even his shows were always like borderline.
Yeah.
You know,
He
that,
goes at everybody.
that raunchy, you know,
Yeah, like he
crossing
said.
the line
He
joke.
calls everybody a bitch ass nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I like when I like when he said he fought the one girl in the club.
He said, I beat her ass.
And then it's like, okay, it could still just be a joke. Like, that might not have really happened. You know what I mean?
I think
It probably
that
did, but I'm just saying, like,
But if he did though,
But doesn't it?
is it like let's talk, like, is it wrong?
I was gonna say, doesn't it throw out there this whole notion of like everybody's talking about it in the country, and I was like, well, what do we do? This woman who used to be a man, I think, if I got it right, transitioned into a woman, but they had the Adam's apple,
Yeah.
they had like
Yeah.
all that
Yeah.
stuff like that. It's just like, so, and you're protecting your girl,
Yeah.
and
I
he
don't
didn't know that was a, you know what I mean?
Or what happened to, regardless of who they are, if you hit me, I'm gonna beat
I'ma
your
hit
ass
you
back.
back.
right? Yeah. I'm gonna defend myself. Yeah, because I think he
So-
said she swung on him first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we've been taught not to hit women. We
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah, we're not supposed to do that.
We
We're not.
You don't beat up women.
Yeah. But I mean, like with laws, there's stipulations with laws and stuff.
Okay.
Like, don't just go around and swinging on women.
No.
But if somebody swing on you, you swing back. Violence.
No,
is
you
not the
supposed to
answer.
is not the answer.
grab the wrist and be like, listen, man, I don't want to have to hurt you.
That's even worse.
That's
Then
what
when
they
she kick
do,
you in the
though.
balls,
Listen, I'm just telling
you just got to take all these hits. You
Right.
just got to get your
That's
ass.
how it is.
But not you just gotta get your
That's
ass
how it's
beat.
For
scripted.
real, what if a girl is really trying to beat your ass? Like,
Lay her out.
my point exactly.
Because she could. Oh shit! I'm probably walking.
This
into, like,
is such a dangerous topic.
I feel like there are limits. I feel like there are limits to every
Yeah.
like I'm just supposed to keep letting you hit. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
like until I get to a like just stop touching me type
Yeah.
level.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a limit to that.
Yeah.
And everybody can reach it. I just think before that happens, most times people break it up or get.
What if it's not broken up?
That's called
Then that's when you
domestic
get
violence.
That's
Yeah.
when you get that.
Yeah.
So-
Men and women.
So okay, so you want me to call the police on this girl, and then he gonna get here and be like, you called the
And
police?
that's society,
Yeah.
how they would view that. Like,
Yeah.
it could be
Right.
like, I don't want this to go any further because it's going to go to a place where I'm going to get all this,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
And I know situations where the girl has been arrested. And
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, for
wow.
the guy's not going to talk about it because he feels like he got punked out.
Mm-hmm.
But, if somebody's attacking you, and, sometimes people in situations are trying to get you provoked, like
Right.
to provoke you. But that's why you got to know who you fucking with.
That's fair.
You know what I mean? Like on
Yeah.
a deeper level. Sorry to get all deep, but you gotta know who you fucking with.
You do. No, that's real talk. That's real talk.
Yeah.
And so if you
Ain't
want to
no
be in that
lies in that.
toxic environment of that, then that's what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can't. I don't know. Like if you hit her, you're wrong. Like if she's attacking you, and you like move a hand and she falls back, and all of a sudden you're the bad guy.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's right. If she's doing all that shit to you,
Yeah.
and I don't think that's right.
I think these there's no topic is no situation is the same. Everything has
Correct.
different like nuances
Yeah,
to it. And I
correct.
think everything is generalized. So it's like
Yeah.
we're not allowed to really dive deep into like what that person was feeling, what that person was going through, what both persons was going through. You know what I mean? So I think that's an issue that we have in our society, which is I think an underlying theme in a couple. Like I think, like we said earlier, I think these are all kind of like
like they have the same current going through everything.
Yeah.
But I'm with Dave Chappelle.
You with Dave Chappelle?
I'm not
Yeah, I am.
canceling. You guys are crazy.
Yeah, who's canceling Dave Chappelle?
I mean,
bro?
he just said
He
that's
doesn't
my
care.
last show anyway.
Yeah, like,
It's not his last show though.
I think as a
He's about to get that bag.
no, I think as like a stand-up special.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, I think he'll go and do like
Maybe he might come back with a show or something.
I think
we should go to Yellow Springs.
I think that's a marketing ploy. Like he literally left with this on this note.
On purpose.
You know how much Netflix is about to pay him for that next special?
To get him to come back.
Yeah, you know how much money he's about to get by not Netflix, anybody. Like
It ain't gonna be this year though.
It's not gonna be this year. It's probably gonna be a little bit. He's probably
I
gonna let
think
it
he's
fester.
committed to it. Like he left
So,
the
like,
show
just-
and just like was like, I'm not about to be.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I'm not gonna call Dave Chappelle's bluff because he's
Yeah,
proven
like,
us
he's
right.
like-
He's done it
Right.
before.
I'm not like he said in the comment. I'm not about to get on the bus and be a buffoonery for y'all.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean, to make y'all laugh and make $50 million. That's not gonna
That's
be
fair.
good for my soul. Like I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Integrate myself even more. I'm not gonna do that. I don't think he's gonna do another special. I think he'll do like live shit. Like maybe he'll show up at the Comedy Cellar or
Just chill at Yellow Springs.
yeah, Yellow
Just doing-
Springs at his house. Like
Yeah.
where he has that shit. I'd love to go though. Like
Yeah.
if he had like
Shout out my boy Jose. He actually lives down there.
oh yeah,
Yeah, so we got to go
Yeah.
check him out.
Yeah.
And check out one of those shows.
definitely.
Shout out Rico.
Right. Yeah. That was that. Y'all got anything more on this?
That was all I had.
On this Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, go watch Dave Chappelle. Watch it again.
Watch the closer. Yeah, watch it a couple times. Let us know. Give us some feedback on what y'all thought
Yeah.
in the comments on IG and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, let's hit this next commercial break and come back with John Druden.
What's up, everybody? It's Corey over here, social media manager for Possibly Impaired. When you listen to the episode, if you find anything you love, like, or even hate, we want to hear your feedback. So please follow us at possibly_impaired on Instagram just to let us know how you feel. Can't wait.
All right. So we back. And the next topic of the day is going to be John Druden. John Druden was, like I said, the former coach of the Las Vegas Raiders. And he had email. He had some emails out. They were actually. So let's break this down. The NFL was investigating the Washington football team. With just because they had a whole bunch of racist stuff going on, especially with the logo, the Redskins name and all that. So they were investigating this, and at the time, Jay Druden was the head coach of the
Washington Raiders.
John Druden's brother was the head coach of the Washington football team's
Is that his brother or son?
brother.
Brother, okay.
He was the coach over there. So they were just investigating that team, looking at the emails and all that stuff, and they came across emails with the brother of Jay Druden, John Druden, who we're talking about right now. And he said a lot of shit, man. He said a lot of shit in these emails, man. He called the commissioner Roger Goodell a faggot, and said that he said he's a clueless anti-football pussy because he's speaking up about concussions and stuff. Mm-hmm. He thought that steered parents away from
Putting their kids into football. And stuff.
Yeah. So that was one thing. He talked about the lips of like a black executive or somebody in the league. Like he just said that shit. He had emails sending pictures of the Washington football team's cheerleaders, like nude pictures and stuff. He had he called Roger Goodell. He said it was wrong of him to force the Rams to draft Michael Sam, which is the first openly gay player.
Or something like
He was like a lineman. I forgot what position,
he was
but
like
defensive end, something like that. He diminished that would ridiculed that or whatever.
Mm.
He what else did he say? I think I covered most.
That gives a good idea of what he was sending.
Yeah.
In those emails. Yeah.
And what you about to say?
I didn't know if we were about to just start or not.
Yeah. So what do y'all feel about this? Like, well, let me ask you a question. Do y'all think he should have been fired?
I think he should have been fired.
Let me ask. Do you think what he said
should have led him to being fired?
Yeah, I guess. That's
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
And here's why. Because apparently these emails go back to 2011.
Yeah.
And then they claim it stops at 2018. So we don't really
So he had
know.
to change a heart in 2018.
No, that's when he got hired by the Rams. by
Okay,
the,
so the
Vegas,
thing- okay.
Vegas
Right.
Raiders.
So since 2018 till now, we don't know if he's been sending more emails at this time.
This was all during this time from 2011 2018. He was a Monday Night Football host at this time.
Okay.
So
Correspondent
or whatever.
or-
Yeah.
Right.
He was like one of those guys. So this is what he was doing during those emails.
And it's like, we don't know. This is just emails, okay? So we don't know what else he says on a regular basis to people, or just like word of mouth to other people.
That's facts.
And how
He
that
carries
can
himself.
how he carries himself, or how that can influence himself. Now this or influence other people. What I will say is I saw a thing from Akeem Talib, who used to play for John Gruden. It's a black dude, and he said I'm pretty sure the statement was he can never see John being racist because he's not like that at all.
Who said this?
Akeem Talib. He used to play.
Okay.
He used to play for John Gruden. He's actually
Yeah.
a pretty good cornerback in the league.
No, yeah, he is.
Wow. So
That's weird hearing that coming from him. Like he's wasn't he with Cap? Or no,
he was with the Broncos. He
You know what I'm
was
saying? Like Kaepernick. Wasn't he like the person that was like
with-
rocking
again,
with Cap?
I can't remember for sure, but I wouldn't be surprised
Yeah,
if he
that-
was, because the type of person he
Yeah.
seems like.
Yeah.
I believe his statement, but you can be two things at once.
Well, right.
Wait, say it again. What did he say?
He basically said that John
doesn't
Gruden
like
isn't
that around
racist,
him.
and he isn't like that towards black people,
Towards him.
Oh, okay.
or at least towards him.
Okay.
And the
so
players.
he just doesn't.
Yeah.
So
it's just in the
plain
dark.
It's like Ku
You know
Klux
you'll get his
Klan
ass
put
beat.
on the
Right.
sheet when you go and then take the sheet off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, are you going? Is he really gonna go be racist
Yeah,
to
so-
some
to-
300 pounds,
Right.
6'5"?
That's working for
Yeah.
you, that you want to win, and
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Not
be,
even that you want to win. That like these people that are twice the size of you. Like, do you
Well,
are you
that
really
too.
about to?
And even if they are the same size, they probably got way more
yeah.
muscle.
And you 30 years younger. 30
right,
years younger,
older
than
shit.
him.
And yeah. So, and that was the one thing, that video that you sent. Mark Lamont Hill,
Yeah.
I believe his name was. He was talking to some correspondent,
Republican
politician,
strategist.
yeah, GOP strategist. And the GOP strategist was saying that, well, yeah, he sent these emails, but we don't know if he was actually going about this in public. So, like what you were saying, like, he probably wasn't saying it to nobody's face, but, like, yes, he said it in emails, but I don't think he should be fired at, unless if we have a history of him acting on what he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the one side was saying. And the other guy was saying, like, well, that's still wrong, because, like we said, like, anything he says could influence somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it's like, he could cause somebody to not get a job or not get drafted because he feels that the NFL was wrong for making the Rams draft Sam or
Yeah.
Michael Sam, I think his name
Michael
was.
Sam. Yeah. I actually
And-
had my bad. Go ahead.
And who knows if that's even true that they made them do that. But whether or not it's true or not, it don't matter, because if he's saying that, he's the head coach. He's giving input on who he wants on his team. So if he feels like the Rams shouldn't have drafted somebody who's homosexual, then he could have said the same thing to his staff or GM or whatever.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think there's two things going on. I think because of the internet, and he wrote it down in emails, what used to be conversation that you had in your home that didn't get out is now out. Like,
Yeah.
everything you write down is going to be trackable and things like that. So he could be thinking that, and he could be two things at once, because this is America.
Yeah.
So he could be the chief of police and also a Ku Klux Klan member at night, and he's
Right.
like the law of the town. So, like, or he could be, I'm going to be not racist in front of, like, my quarterback or my whatever,
Yeah.
because they work for me and I need them to win. But, like, he could be at home like, this damn nigga. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
It happens all the
Right.
time. Like, that's just a thing. So for him to write it down and suffer the consequences of what happened with that, yes, he should be
Yeah.
fired.
And this is honestly what I meant earlier when I was asking, when I said that you can be racist. Like, fuck it, do it. Like, if that's who you are, be yourself. But it's when you are in a position of power and your job is to hire people, and
Yeah.
it shows its influences your choices.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure.
Because-
Sorry to cut you off.
No, you
Go
good.
ahead.
What you about to
I was
say?
gonna say, I'm pretty sure they have like a code of conduct
Right,
thing
right.
that they follow, and
Right.
you
100%.
can't do these
Yeah.
things or say these things or whatever. So he got the consequence of doing those things and saying those things. Other people are probably still in the NFL that are racist, homophobic, and all stuff like that. They just ain't get caught.
They get caught. Yeah.
You know what I mean? They
Dumbass.
get caught,
Yeah,
or they
they're
didn't write it down,
smarter
or whatever,
about it.
stuff like that.
Right.
So like that.
But no, so like it's in when I was talking about positions of power. So like there's proof of him using having using that thought process when it comes to hiring people.
Oh, really?
Because this is Hot 90. I was watching a Hot 97 interview, and they were like going over the timeline of his hirings and firings, and he had one black coordinator in his time there, and that coordinator was fired right the season after he turned their defense from the 30th worst defense to the 16th worst defense.
Okay.
He got fired directly after that.
So he improved them extremely.
He improved the defense for extremely and got fired.
Okay.
He fired the black punter. You remember that black punter they had?
Yeah.
That nigga was hard.
He was raw.
He was hard. He was hard.
I wonder what happened to him.
He fired him because he had quote unquote attitude problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
So next.
Yeah. So so he's done. What's anything else? No. Yeah. That was about it. Yeah.
What did he said in his defense?
Oh no, that's what else. He my bad. Before that, the first thing he did when he got there was fire their black GM too, and brought in an old white dude to run the team.
I think I know what you're talking about.
I don't know why we're surprised that old white dudes are racist or have racist tendencies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They grew up in a way of like where they were superior.
I don't think people are surprised. I think they're just questioning should it be fired, because then the one GOP strategist he was like, well, basically. In summing up, he said that, well, even regular people talk like this, and we don't be like, you should lose your job. Like, we let them keep their job.
But, I mean, should we let them keep
No,
their
we shouldn't. We shouldn't, which we shouldn't, and I agree with that. But the problem, what he was saying is,
where do you police it at? Where do you
police it? Or how if you're going to police people of power, you should also police people who don't.
Regular citizens.
No, I feel like there is a difference only in the sense that, like, if you're just if you are a worker at Walmart, or if you're one of the drunk people to come in my job, or one of these people, like, I don't give a fuck if you're racist. Like, you don't have any effect over my life. Right. You don't have any effect over what I do. But if my boss is racist, that's different. That's different because you're in charge. Like you're leading.
You're in a position of power.
Yeah, you're leading me. So I think that it is a difference in that sense. I think
there could, like, just because they're not your boss or somebody in charge of power, if they're also racist, it just festers into like society. So then there's other things that come up that might, even though they're not your boss or like have position of power, but like they could, accuse you of shoplifting.
Oh yeah,
or something like that. Like or like do phone calls like, this guy's harassing me in the park, and you like somebody. So yes, like positions of power have more things to do with it. Or just
affect other people in society, or influence other people. Or
influence other people in society, because then
like
you get
like kids, like you said.
Yeah, like a flash mob. Like if somebody else is being drunk with you at the bar, being really racist, and he has people with him, maybe people will join in and be like, oh, I can say that here. I can do that here. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's become like a thing.
And when I say that it's okay that the person at my bar is racist, I'm not saying I'm gonna just say, all right, what you want to drink? Get the fuck out. But like I'm not.
I understand what you're saying.
But I'm not about to. It doesn't affect my day. It doesn't affect my day the way like my boss would or somebody like that.
Because we definitely all encounter people who are racist.
It affects my day.
At our jobs.
Regular people. You know what I mean? Just from stupid shit in the store.
Yeah.
Like, I just went to get this big fucking Slurpee. And I went to the gas station, and these people had to be like 80. He had on the Make America Great hat.
Yeah.
And they saw me in line and got in front of me.
Wow.
Got in front of me. And so the girl behind the counter, she was black. She was like, he's next. They look and say, I didn't see you. I said, oh, you didn't see this big ass dude right here?
They just stood right in front of you.
Just got in front of me.
I just smacked him with that. You see me?
That simple shit. They're not.
Fuck you, Betty.
Right. Ronald
and Betty.
So that simple shit of them thinking they're more superior affecting my day a little bit.
That
right.
She gave me my slushie for half off.
Oh, that's savage.
That's real.
That's savage. Real nigga shit.
That's real.
So y'all got anything else on this Jay Gruden topic?
Do you think he should be fired?
I think, like I said, my whole stance is yes. I feel like he should be fired, but not for the same I feel like not for the same reason that people are saying. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like not because he said the racist thing, like, or not because he said whatever he said, like the prejudice thing or whatever he said. Like he can feel that way. He can feel that he doesn't like somebody for whatever reason he doesn't like them. But I think he should be fired because he's in charge of people.
If he can, one follow up. If he could feel that way, is it okay for him to feel like he just doesn't fuck with black people and black people are superior? Like, is that okay for him to feel?
I mean,
Or like have that opinion about whatever it is like that?
Whatever. Like, it's his opinion. Like, it is what it is. Like, it's like, yeah, have it. Like, fuck it. Like, you're not ruining my day. Like,
do you, boo boo?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that it does eventually ruins our day. I think it seeps down to us.
It is. I mean, I get it. So what I'm saying is, it's not to demean racism.
Mm-hmm.
It's not to demean racism. It's not to say that it will affect us. Like, if he got a whole bunch of group of people together that like agree with him, and they just went around the country just knocking black people out. Like, if that's what he wanted to do, like, then we got a problem. Then we got a problem.
That sounds like a Trump rally,
right? Yeah. If John Gruden just forms a Trump rally and runs for president,
and Trump's vice president,
we got issues.
We got issues then. But I'm good on it. It's whatever. I don't care.
Can you imagine being the dude who was just trying to find shit out about Jay Gruden? Then you land on stuff about John Gruden. Yeah, that dude should got a promotion.
It didn't do anything but just uncover what we already knew about the NFL, the intertwinings in the NFL, and the higher ups of that business. So
their propaganda is brilliant.
Yeah. Apparently, though, I'm hearing a lot of people say that Goodell, the commissioner, is actually
trying to
kind of trying to be progressive, and it's the owners and stuff that are like pushing back on them, which makes sense.
I heard the same thing. Yeah.
So if Goodell, if you on our side, bro, keep fighting, bro. We need one of y'all on this side. So
can we get a black owner?
Yeah, can we? That's why Jay-Z. That's why I think Jay-Z is like in business.
It's strategic.
It's so strategic.
Like, you got to get a seat at the table.
Yeah, you got to get there. You got to get in the room,
and then like change the table.
Yeah, 100%. People hating on Jay-Z when he did that. They still do, and it's like, bro, it's a long game. It's a long con here, bro.
Yes.
It's a long con.
We talk about this. People want quick results.
Yeah, facts, man, facts. So we gonna hit our last commercial break of the day and come back with our NBA topics. I want to shout out my guy Rico Blue. He just dropped his EP due to personal reasons. 3 tracks available on all streaming platforms right now. Y'all, please go check that talented young brother out. Go give him a listen, and let's get back to the show. All right. So we are back, and the last couple topics of the day are regarding the NBA. The first thing was 18 NBA players got caught scamming.
Yes, they did.
Were they point shaving? What were they doing?
A little more than that.
There was a
little more.
18 former NBA players. Some of them will stand out. We'll get to the names shortly. But what they did was they basically benefited from the health and welfare benefit plan that the NBA has set up for any like medical bills or expenses for these retired players. They ended up stealing $4 million. I'm sorry, not 400. They ended up stealing $4 million. So the players that did it, like I just said, 18. But some of the ones that we might know or stand out is Glenn Davis, who used to play for the Celtics.
No, say who it is. My guy, say his name.
Big Baby Glenn Davis.
Shout out Big Baby, man.
Ronald Glenn Big Baby Davis.
Okay.
Shannon Brown. Okay. Douglas Roberts, he was pretty good in college. Jamario Moon, I don't know if we remember that name.
Wait, Shannon Brown?
Yeah.
Oh shit, Monica's husband.
I forget.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, you're right.
Damn.
Yep.
You think she knew about that?
I mean,
I don't
she
know.
divorced him.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
damn.
Darius Miles, he used to play for the Cavs.
That was the dude that used to do this, right?
Yeah, he had the braids.
Yeah.
And then
You remember a lot.
Hey, man, basketball.
and then Sebastian Telfair, which is
I remember him too.
he was a savage in high school and he was pretty good.
He was like the best New York high school player, like at his time.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he was a savage. He had a documentary.
And that's Stephon Marbury's cousin,
I saw that.
which I never knew that.
He won 17 to the Blazers.
Yeah.
So far they've arrested 16 out of the 18. They're in custody right now, and they're in custody for.
Wait, who don't they got? Yeah,
They didn't say. They didn't say.
It's Big Baby. It's Big Baby.
They definitely,
Big Baby.
they definitely got Sebastian because they already took a photo of him leaving the
Courthouse.
courthouse.
Damn.
What are they charging them with, and how many years could they be in jail for?
False invoices and fraudulent claims.
So
and
sending things through that were not happening to get the
yes,
money.
but here's what these niggas did that was just stupid. Okay, this is just an example, but they pretty much all did the same thing. They were doing expenses for dental, so like root canals, getting teeth pulled.
I heard about this.
Okay, they would all pick the same amount of teeth that was getting pulled. Then they would usually all pick the same day that this surgery was
to go to the
wherever they lived at. They all picked the same day.
It's just like stupid.
Same amount of teeth.
This dentist was going to work.
Same precision. yeah, right. So then when they get the payment, they just send it to the NBA, and then the NBA
reimburse them back for it.
The reason why they got caught is because, or the reason why they started getting red flags is because one, when they submitted it, they didn't have like a letterhead in the paperwork. They didn't have grammar correctly.
Oh my God, they had misspellings and shit on
misspellings.
Are you serious?
Letterhead.
Oh
yeah, this is in like the report. So
they just got sloppy with it.
They got sloppy with it.
They got sloppy with it.
And then what really made me mad for them is because one of them did it like they said like, okay, I'm gonna have my surgery December 12th, right? And where I live at, California. This nigga was playing basketball in Taiwan December 13th.
that's the one that made me laugh.
So they got receipts, hotel receipts, food receipts. The nigga had 12 points in the game. And he thinking about, I'm about to go get my root canal pulled in California. And he in Taiwan hooping.
A day behind. It's a day behind.
Wait, who is this? Who?
I forget.
Okay.
You think it's Big Baby?
I think everything is
no,
Big
I'm about to tell you who it was because they showed the name.
They just did not give a fuck.
Smith. Hold on.
They've been doing it so long they didn't care.
Yeah,
nah, bro.
They got really sloppy.
That's funny.
I mean, you could forge anything now.
Yeah.
Legitly. You couldn't even take the time to do that.
Yeah.
Smith. It was Gregory Smith. I don't know who
who that one is.
But that's why they really got caught because you're hooping, talking about, you need all these stuff. Greedy.
Look what greed does.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing that happened with the NFL players, like Clinton Portis, and I think it was 4 other, but they did the same thing.
When was this? This was recently?
This was last year, I think.
Oh, so this both happened recently.
Yeah, so this happened. The NBA happened recently, and the NFL one I think happened last year or earlier this year.
Okay, so my thing is, who was the guy that's really behind this shit?
I think they said Telfair. What you mean?
That nigga ain't go to college?
Oh, no, no, I'm about to tell you.
It's some rich dude.
You don't gotta go to college to run a scam.
Right.
That man, I don't know how smart that man is.
He not that. How long had they been doing it for?
My thing is, I feel like it's a dude behind all these niggas that like told him like, hey, it's a way we can get money.
Bad,
like whoever's the person that was on fucking Photoshop making these fucking
fake ass documents.
Yeah, documents.
Apparently, Terrence Williams was the ringleader of this plan, but I don't know who Terrence Williams is either.
Neither.
So
But the thing is, they weren't hard up for money, were they?
Were they what?
Hard up for money, like they needed this money.
Well, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, we don't know. I mean,
know.
A lot of them probably had. I mean, I ain't gonna say a lot of them probably had, but I've heard like Big Baby. Big Baby had situations where he was 100% bad with money. He had a gambling problem. He had stuff like that. He was in trouble for like racketeering or something.
Really? A RICO charge?
Like I forgot what it was. Like you remember it was like a video like 2 years ago when he was on the private jet. He was like, I will have my day in court, and he had and like because they were talking about he stole money. I wish I could find the video, bro. He had a video where he was like, I will have my day in court. He was on a private jet, and he had a fucking he had Popeye's chicken. He had Popeye's chicken in the bag, a suitcase full of money in his championship ring, and said, I got this money from shooting a lot of baskets. And like I gotta show y'all the video.
I feel bad. Popeye sound good though, but that like I just think did you even think about what you are doing? You about to tell them you getting your teeth pulled on this day, and you about to play basketball the next night.
No. because it was just like we did it a couple times and it was cool, like nothing happened, so it don't matter. They're not gonna check it that bad.
Got greedy, like you said.
They got greedy. They don't check it. Who gives a fuck? I'm playing in Taiwan and I said it was on the 13th.
18 niggas, just dumb.
Damn, that could have been our Friday moment of the week for sure.
It could have been.
It's just, it don't pay because now look what they got to look what they gonna go through. It doesn't pay.
I don't know what the charges are about to be, but
still, like even if
I'm pretty sure they probably gonna go to jail.
They gonna drop like a Netflix movie and make them money.
Because who did this investigation? Was it like the FBI or was it?
No, it's the U.S. something.
Because
Well,
if it's
first
federal,
it was I think it was the NBA.
Oh, and then they
But
turned it over.
They turned it over. Oh, Southern District of New York. So I don't know.
Oh, that's federal.
Yeah.
That's federal. They about to do federal time in a prison, like a federal prison.
Oh, they about to be over there with Martha.
Not a camp cupcake.
And they also said they didn't bother comparing notes. So that's
So,
what I'm
like,
saying.
they
They was
just
dumb. They
did-
were just doing it.
It's too many people. First of all, if you're gonna run a scam, you only need a tight
18
circle.
is too many people.
You need a tight circle.
Too
You don't
many
need
niggas.
18
That's
people.
Too many niggas, and you should not have invited Big Baby to the group.
You just hating on it.
We already seen what he does. We already seen his capabilities in crime. but
Did
it's
y'all
not
see?
good.
Did y'all see Shaq make this man cry on the own bench? He was not. He in the interrogation room just giving it all up. I already know it.
I'm too paranoid to ever try to do any kind of a scam because I couldn't.
Yeah, I'm a bad liar.
I couldn't. Like it just wouldn't work.
Yeah.
I'd be up all night worried like somebody was gonna
Yeah.
find out something was wrong or something like that. And plus, I'm an honest person. Like I don't want to scam anything out of anybody.
That's
or
a better way
anything
to say
like
it. That's a better way to say it. I will say I'm an honest person. I'm just a bad liar.
Honest person, bad liar.
that. Two sides of the same coin.
Flip a coin. Flip a coin.
I don't lie because I'm bad.
Bad at it. But if I was good at it, I would lie.
But if I was good,
I'd be a lying motherfucker.
I swear, bro. I swear. Yeah, man. They fried, bro. They fried.
they about to get locked.
They fried.
They
What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you?
I feel like they deserve that.
Yep.
Well, I think we should just transition into the other NBA topic.
Mm-hmm.
My boy, man. My boy is back out here.
The face of the NBA.
Face of the NBA. That's a very honestly, that's a hot take.
Like the negative face of the NBA.
That's a very good hot take, honestly.
My Black Panther for
Yeah.
a cause, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's fighting for the people.
Kyrie Irving, guys. My boy Kyrie. Kyrie's on IG Live.
What did he do now?
He kind of just wanted to clear the air. I'll talk about what I think happened, why I think he went on IG Live later. But he went on IG Live and he said a couple things. He tried to clear the air on his take on the vaccine and why he's not playing and all these things. I found some excerpts on Complex that I could read for y'all that he said. One of the things he said was, if you he said, I'm standing with all those that believe what is right. Everybody is entitled to do what they feel is what's best for themselves. Seeing the way this is dividing our world, it's sad to see. People are losing jobs to mandates. So that's the first thing he said.
Okay.
You want to say the other thing? The other thing he said was, if you choose to get the vaccine, I support you. Do what's best for you. I continue to pray for all those out there who have lost people to the pandemic, to COVID. So he said a couple things. Okay. He said, it's not being anti-vax. It's about what feels good to me. I'm feeling uncertain, and that's okay. I know the consequences of the decision I make with my life. It's crazy times that we're in. I haven't hurt anybody. I haven't committed a crime.
He doesn't really sound uncertain to me. It sounds like he doesn't want to get the vaccine, though.
So, well, also,
if he doesn't, he should just say that.
he also has said he's not anti-vax. He's just anti.
No information.
No, he's anti the forcing of the vaccination. Anti the fact that people are losing their jobs and people are, but that is being forced. It's not really a choice right now.
There's tons of choices we don't have. We are forced to pay taxes.
Right.
And I don't want to give up my money.
yeah,
that we're forced to do that.
Yeah, that's true.
I was going to say that
That's true.
niggas are quitting jobs just because they want to. They ain't got nothing to do. People are losing their jobs because of the mandate, but there's more people just quitting work because they don't want to work. And the
It's an
backing,
excuse.
the backing of those checks and the PPE and all that stuff.
I can't wait till those roosters come home.
Niggas don't want to go back to work
Are niggas
right
still getting checks?
niggas are still getting checks, and they also don't want to go back to work. Like,
Yeah,
they
that's
just don't
facts.
want to work.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't that.
So you think Kyrie just one of those niggas that just don't want to go back to work?
Might not want to go back to- no, he's one of the people who could choose to not go back to work before all this is happening.
I got you.
But but it's facts. Like they talk about it all the time. Nobody's filling out for jobs.
No, I said just you.
Yeah,
In front of it.
nobody's filling out for jobs, and nobody's like trying to work right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then it is unfortunate that some of the places are mandating vaccines, but it's at the end of the day, it is for a health reason. Like we talked about this many times before, so we even got to dive into it. But it's just proven that if the more people have vaccine, the greater chance we will be able to just herd immunity this shit, so we can all go back to just being out and about.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that he is entitled to do what he wants to do with his body,
Yes.
or not
Yeah.
vax or whatever vax. But I also feel like if it was reversed and like society was saying like don't get vaxxed, he'd be the first person to get vaxxed. You understand? Like I think he wants that friction, that confrontation.
You think he the NBA Kanye?
That's you. What are you coming? You coming with bars today, bro? You coming with bars today, bro? That's a take.
Shit, I just got chills.
That's a take. That's a take. Let me write that down.
Right? That shit. I hate this man. I hate this man right here.
I'm just saying.
I hate you.
I thought about it just now.
For real.
I mean, I'm. It's two sides to this. Like, people. I don't think people should be losing their jobs because I feel like people should have a choice to take the vaccine. I feel like people should have a choice. I feel like it should be a choice because it is your body. It's not like taxes, like you said. It's not. It's like literally my body. Mm-hmm. So I do believe that, but at the same time, I do feel like it is a company's or a business's right to protect their business,
Yes.
And
to
their
protect
employees or
And
whatever.
employees and try to make it.
Or their customers.
or their customers.
Or their shareholders to
or
make
their
money.
fucking, or they're fucking like just the shareholders, yeah,
to
they're
make
fucking
the money.
Because right now, if they don't, we already experienced what happened. If we got shut down, right? They lost hella money.
yeah.
If nobody's getting vaccines, we probably gonna go back to another shutdown. So the company's like, okay, the math is gonna add up here. If I don't get people to be vaccinated in my company, we're more than likely gonna have to get closed down.
But also,
it's
it's
not even-
going to turn into like the virus is not going to go anywhere. It's just going to keep getting different variances because it's still floating around and there's not enough people to like get the herd immunity. But when like kids have to go to school, they have to get vaccinated. Like it's a mandate when you start kindergarten and like pub, you have
or
to have
even
vaccines.
fucking Texas, they just told them they can't get abortion because after a certain amount of
I mean,
time.
and that's not right though.
That's still
yeah.
somebody's body.
But I'm saying
that's
though,
a woman's body, so we don't give a fuck about.
No,
We
I'm
can tell
saying, saying it's not. I'm saying
not
we
right.
shouldn't judge. We shouldn't be
doing that.
Yeah.
you shouldn't be doing it.
yeah,
I agree.
yeah.
I'm just saying that this mandate, in my eyes, is a positive thing. Whereas like you trying to tell a woman that she can't get an abortion is very negative because you're literally like that's just a whole nother topic.
I get what you're saying.
I do think this mandate is a little more positive than Texas saying, "Hey, you can't get an abortion after X amount." Of
But this is honestly my thing. It's like why it's still a choice for a person's body, regardless of positive or negative. It's a choice for somebody's body. Like we should not have a say.
Well,
in
the
somebody's
other
body.
aspect is of it. They literally said, if you don't get vaccinated, all we're going to do is test you every week. So you can keep your job. You're just going to get tested every week for COVID or not.
Oh,
I don't
that's-
see.
I didn't know that was a thing.
In some states, that's the rule. So like,
Oh, I thought you were talking about Kyrie.
no, not
Okay.
Kyrie. I don't know what the NBA rule is.
Okay.
But like, as far as him speaking on people are losing their jobs because of getting mandated.
I mean, that's not everywhere though.
It's not everywhere, but in some cases or some states, which I wish we were all just on the same page about this, they say, okay, if you're not gonna get vaccinated, we're just gonna have to keep testing you every week. And then people be like, no, I'm not gonna get tested every week. I quit.
Yeah.
That's a different scenario than, all right, you're not getting vaccinated, well then you're fired. I'm not firing you because you don't get vaccinated, you're choosing to quit because you don't want me just to test you to make sure that you don't have COVID.
Yeah, and you also don't agree with their policies. So you don't have to work anywhere you don't agree with the policies that are going on.
Yeah,
so you cannot be that way or whatever. That you have to suffer. I think what it is like there's consequences to actions. Yeah. And people don't want to take the consequence to the action that comes after whatever is going on.
Yeah. I think what my issue, because everything is, I think none of us are wrong in the sense that, in anything we're saying, because it's like, at the same time, the NBA has a right to not allow somebody that's not vaccinated playing their league. I think my issue is with the people calling Kyrie selfish. I think
who called him? I don't think he's selfish.
No, that's the thing. That's what
well, yeah. Before that vaccine, he is selfish.
He just hates Kyrie.
As a person, as a person, he's selfish.
Like a player,
he just hates Kyrie.
On the court.
Yeah.
He just hates Kyrie. That's a whole separate topic. What I'm saying is, I feel like it was a topic. The debate was. Stephen A. Smith said it. Stephen A. Smith called Kyrie selfish on ESPN
because he don't want to get a vaccine.
Because he don't want to get the vaccine.
The reason why I think he said that is because of the fact that it just goes back to the whole herd immunity thing, or like if you don't get vaccinated, you're bound to expose somebody else to getting COVID. So that I think that's why people are saying like. He's selfish or whatever. And
if that's the only thing people are saying, that's the thing.
Yeah, I don't know if that's why they're saying it.
What they're saying is that there are fans who paid their hard-earned money to go watch.
That's
watch
not the point.
Kyrie play.
That's
called slavery.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, that's not.
That's what people are saying.
Well, then that you know what that is? That's idol worshiping.
Yeah,
it's like if you are worshiping an idol and. They fall off of the pedestal you put them on. Don't you feel kind of like I got duped?
Yeah.
Like we don't need idol worship.
When really you should just be like, I still get to see the game of basketball. Like that's what it should really care
and
for.
It's his life. Like
and
I can't watch. Yeah, I can't. Watch, yeah.
He can do what he wants, and also it's great for the media.
It is.
I don't agree with that though. If they're saying like he's selfish because of the fact that I paid to be a season ticket holder. That has nothing to do with, like you said, like his health and his choices and all that kind of stuff. I thought people were saying it because of the fact that
herd immunity and all that. Niggas on ESPN is not talking about the science and stuff. They only talking about them being able to report on them playing basketball. Honestly,
talking about the science.
Like,
because at the same time,
not Discovery Channel.
No.
But at the same time, it speaks volume because people want to see him play basketball because of how good he is.
He is good.
I get it, but at the end of the day, that shouldn't be your reason to call him selfish.
Yeah.
Look, this is gonna be a thing going on until like for the next 2-3 years until we get a hold of COVID.
Yeah.
And we can stop wearing masks. We can whatever. But when it happened the first 100 years ago, they were going through the same shit like in public, like masks, no masks. What's going on? Like our businesses are being shut down. It lasted, and then it died out because that's what science does. It dies out. It dies out. And so he can do whatever he would like to do. It's his body. If he chooses not to, anybody can. If he chooses not to get the vaccine, that's cool. He just won't be playing for the Nets. And I don't know what the Nets are going to do with him if he's not playing
I was going to say,
for the Nets.
The other aspect is because they're in New York.
Yeah.
It's the state. It's not the NBA. It's the state of New York. It's saying he has to be vaccinated to be in a public arena, in their.
Here's the other reality.
That's play,
They want to trade this nigga anyway.
Well, now they do.
So this is what I want to get into.
Yeah.
What I wanted to get into was the fact that the reason I feel he went on live in the first place was because the whole take on it was that if the Nets trade Kyrie, he will retire. So his trade value was gone because if the team traded for him thinks he's gonna retire.
Yeah. There's no point in trading for him.
There's no point in trading for him. He came out on this live and said, I'm not retiring.
I did see that.
I'm not retiring.
I did see that.
So I think this is really just him.
Maybe he want to go.
Huh?
Maybe he wants to be traded.
I don't think he wants to be traded. I think he yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I don't think he wants anybody telling his story.
Yeah.
I don't think he wants anybody narrating his career, like where it's gonna go and stuff like that. Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to be traded because I do think he rocks with KD heavy, and I think he rocks with being back home in Brooklyn heavy. I think he wants to be in Brooklyn, and the ownership stake has done nothing but support him publicly. So I don't think it's that he wants to leave, but I think it just the the thought that he might retire. I think he just wanted to clear the air.
He wanted to clear it
Yeah.
up. He's not.
He want to hoop too. He a hooper. He want to hoop. So it's like he wants to be in Brooklyn. But I mean, if he could be an hour further away in Philly, then that's not
But also, like, this is like
That foreshadow.
foreshadow.
this is like a once, like this is like an it interrupted everybody's lives. Like this coronavirus interrupted all of our lives, all of our daily activities, everything. So you have to adjust differently to try to get it working again, and there's going to be some growing pains, and these are the growing pains of trying to get like it back. Like other countries do it, we just fuck up. Like America, I don't. God bless it. He could do whatever he wants to do. Like I said, if he doesn't want to play or he doesn't want to do that, that's cool. I support whatever it is you want to do, but it's just making the string drag out. It's making it drag out, and now we'll probably be talking about a fucking spirit variants in a couple of months or some shit because people won't get vaccinated because the government is trying to kill them, but they put Botox and cement in asses, but the government is trying to kill them.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hot take.
Hot take. Hot take.
Hot take.
In a
Oh,
minute,
man.
if they saw it on Instagram,
Yeah.
oh shit, I'm going to get my butt injected with cement.
Yeah. 100%. 100%, man.
We should have a hot take button.
We should have a hot take button.
Hot take.
We should.
Hot shit.
Hot shit. Get your hot takes.
Real hot take shit.
Real hot take shit.
Yeah. So that I feel like we should end it with what you said, and we should open that up to our viewers. It's Kyrie, the Kanye of the NBA.
Man,
That
who are you?
Yeah, man.
Maybe Corey's an alien.
It's probably the alien. That nice. Full circle moment. I like that. I like that. Full circle moment right there. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that was that for this episode of Possibly Impaired. Before we end, did you guys have any shout outs or anybody you wanted to shout out?
Do I want to shout out?
Shout out to Browns.
Shout out to Brown.
Get it together.
Do we really want to shout out the Browns?
We do want to.
Yeah, I still got to support. I got to support.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Go Browns.
Go, hey, bro, you already off.
Thank you.
the-
See, you see that? You see that? You see how fast that was? You see how fast? Shout out to the real Browns fans.
Right.
That's me.
And then
They
shout out to anybody who gonna go do they real life graduation from last year.
Okay.
Because they ain't get to.
are you going?
Nah, but shout out them though. I understand.
I'll be in Florida.
Yeah.
For sure. For
That's
sure.
it.
So yeah, y'all. That was that for this episode of Possibly Impaired. Hopefully, we can start having some guests on, man. That'll be fun. To
I
start.
got so many people asking to come on.
Honestly,
When
yeah.
Can I come on? Can I come on?
They
Can I
need
come
to
on?
be. They need to be vaccinated.
That eliminates half of them.
Yeah.
Possibly impaired mandate.
I swear, you gotta be. Yeah. That's that for this episode. Until next time, my brothers, it's on with you.
That was brilliant.